Welcome to AI Movies Review, and today, we are going to step into the extraordinary worlds of 2023 with our curated list of the top 10 best TV shows, where gripping narratives, stunning visuals, and unforgettable characters converge to redefine the art of storytelling in the golden age of television. So let's go. Number 10. Sex Education Season 4. The awkward hijinks of Otis Milburn haven't gone limp yet. If anything, it's only gotten better with age. Thanks to the show's tendency to push the envelope, Sex Education bows out with all the heart, humor, and promiscuity that viewers have come to expect. The only real issue is trying to savor it. With just 8 episodes a season, Sex Education feels like it's made to be watched in bulk, especially this final batch. You'll laugh, you'll cry, and before you know it, you'll already be watching the credits for the last time. Number 9. Succession. In the end though, there could be only one, and despite the stiff competition, which closed its run with a final season for the ages. Following the power-hungry Roy siblings as their careers and reputations are put on the line like never before, Jesse Armstrong's flawless drama ends with an almost violent intensity. As Kendall, Connor, and Tom face not each other but themselves in the wake of an inevitable twist. With incredible performances from Jeremy Strong, Sarah Snook, amongst others, Succession ends with a bang, and an air of ambiguity too horrible to shake. Succession is one of the best shows this year. Number 8. Lupin Part 3. Asan Duep last season was running from the cops after taking revenge on the man who framed his having escaped that encounter scathed. Asan tries to stay off the radar. Off the radar meaning pulling off an Ocean 8 and money heist-esque operation. Now, France's most wanted thief, new old figures return and trusty sidekicks Bruno and Benjamin are back. Asan heads to Paris for his most elaborate and outlandish heist yet, making himself disappear. But he might steal a jewel or two before. Number 7. The Bear had a lot riding on its shoulders considering the strength of its first season, but like all great shows it proved its breakout success was not a fluke, but the start of something destined only to get better with time. In its second season, struggling chefs Kami and Sid team up to get their restaurant off the ground and bring their staff together in a series of deeply rewarding solo episodes that allow the show's many supporting players time to find themselves and heal from past wounds. The Bear leaves no stone unturned with its new season and proves without a doubt it's just getting started. Number 6. Blue Eye Samurai. Creator Amber Noizumi called the series Kill Bill meets Yentl. Set in 17th century Edo period Japan, when Japan's borders were closed to the outside world, Mizu embarks on a quest for revenge on her birth father, whom she inherited the same eyes she has to hide, as well as her gender. Mizu has a list of full men to hunt down. Joining her in this tale of beautifully, and we mean beautifully, drawn animation are sober maker Ringo, a rivaling, arrogant samurai called Taijin, and Tagan's Berthold, Princess Akemi. Number 5. One Piece. Live-action anime adaptations don't have the greatest reputation. But despite the odds, Netflix proved everyone wrong with a compulsively watchable trek to the high seas. Gun the gun! Missed all. One Piece successfully translates the tone of its source material into the live-action space, complete with staggering set design and slam-dunk casting. For those who can't commit to an anime with 1,000 episodes and counting, this is a worthwhile toe in the water. Whether you're a longtime fan or setting sail with the Straw Hats for the first time, One Piece has you covered. Number 4. Invincible Season 2. In a multiverse of Marvel and DC shows, Amazon Prime's animated Invincible has been hailed as one of, if not the, best superhero shows of the year, never mind the month. All the while, only half a season has been dropped. The second half of Season 2 will resume in early 2024. So what do we have? 17-year-old Mark Grayson, whose father is Omni-Man, his planet's most beloved and powerful superhero. Except, as we've seen Mark come into his own, he discovers that Omni-Man is more ominous and mercurial than people think. In this new half-season, new villains are uncloaked, fathers and sons are ruined, and planet Earth faces a new, insurmountable threat. Number 3. Monarch: Legacy of Monsters. With a jostling, but welcome slam, Monarch dives right into the action. It's the brutal aftermath of the battle between Godzilla and the Titans, and the crushing realization that monsters are real. Monarch walks in parallel lines and across 2 timelines. The aftermath of San Francisco was nearly wiped out when a couple of Goliaths and a strike team fought it out. The second timeline is a series of flashbacks to the 1950s. The stories uncover 2 siblings' journey to their family connection to the opaque organization known as Monarch. Number 2. Loki Season 2. Will the sun shine upon Loki once again? From a villain, a misunderstood one as the fandom likes to say, to a hero, Loki has been through quite a journey. More notably, he's been through the multiverse. After the first season set up for the TVA, Moebius, Sylvie and King the Conqueror's new storylines, Loki Season 2's 6 episodes had a lot to follow. Let's just say that being thrown around a room by the Hulk was a mercy compared to what Tom Hiddleston's mischief goes through here. Number 1. The Fall of the House of Usher. There is really no escaping the red mask of death or the unique brand of bone-chilling horror that only Edgar Allan Poe is capable of pulling off, even centuries after his death. The Fall of the House of Usher centers around siblings Roderick and Madeline Usher, corrupt heads of a pharmaceutical empire. The fall of the House of Usher is every bit as terrifying as you'd imagine. Gory, gritty, horrifying, and even scream out loud sometimes. The horror also sneaks up on you, likely to resound in your mind late at night. How will the House of Usher and their 6 children fall? In the most gruesome, haunting ways. And those are the top 10 best TV shows of 2023. What did you think? Did we miss one of your favorites? Let us know in the comments below.